Hey guys, Elgin here. Yeah, just a quick conversation. You know what? On Today is a Wednesday for me, and on Wednesday mornings, the first part of my day is really consumed with mind thought masterminds and Zooms. I'm on one at 9 o'clock, which is a fantastic mastermind with some great agents across the country with a couple of great trainers. And, you know, you got to keep up on things and see what's working with agents all over the country. And this particular mastermind is more of an EXP mastermind. And then right after that, I'm part of the uh, influencer program. And Man, we have some great, crazy discussions on the marketplace right now with EXP. So I'm throwing that out there to you guys. To number one, if you happen to, if you're getting this and you're a part of the success team, on the masterminds at 9 o'clock, let me know. I've got an open pass to put anybody on our success team on that call. You guys should really all be on that call. The second call, unfortunately, something you have to be invited to, so I can't really get you on that one yet. But that first call, that 9 o'clock call on Wednesdays with Sean Kokoska, former coach and like coach founder. I don't want to say it wrong. Over at Keller Williams Bold programs and their productivity coaching program, he and his mom and all that. Some of you should know Sean if you've been in the business for a minute, and he's phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. So anyway, with that, also we are back to doing our trainings at least once a month. We did one already at the IHOP in Valencia. And this evening, we're doing our mastermind on my channel here, my Zoom, in regards to training, overcoming some objections, particularly stuff that you're hearing in the marketplace now. And because people are asking questions, they want to know why they should buy a home or how they can buy a home and afford a home at 7.5 interest rates. And then there's some sellers that want to know, well, I got a 3.5% interest rate on my house. Why should I sell it and buy something at 7.5% interest rate on what I buy? And there's a lot of questions. People are wondering if the market's going to crash or if the home prices are going to slow down, and just there's lots of questions in the marketplace right now because there's lots of questions in the macro economy and globally and all of that. At the end of the day, all that stuff kind of intertwines. It kind of all intertwines, and so people have questions. So we're doing as much as we can to inform agents, to mastermind with agents, so that we all are delivering a good message out there and a proper message, so we all can help as many families as we can with their businesses. So that's kind of what we're doing. I wanted to quickly talk to some of my agent friends here, though. You know, the business has changed quite so much. I've been doing this 35 years. The changes that I've seen over the last 35 years are crazy. I mean, I remember when a lockbox was a lock and a box. The MLS and ChrisNet, there was none of that. I remember when that came into effect because we were only working with the old broker sheets. Used to come out on Tuesdays and Fridays, and that's how you found your properties. We physically had to go out and look and preview properties. There was no previewing properties online. The public did not have access to the things they have access to now. So, I mean, I watched a complete dynamic change in real estate. And I have to tell you, now with this last market shift that we're going through, here's what I'm seeing. One, I'm seeing if you were quote unquote a new school agent meaning honestly, you've been selling real estate less than 10 years. You're finding out right now whether or not you were really as good of an agent as you thought you are, or were you just a product of a good market? Yeah, because there are agents that I know that were doing phenomenal, but this year in 2023, maybe not so much. Now, it's not just the new school, what I call agent, it's the old school people too, myself type, seasoned guys and girls, ladies. And I'm seeing some of them die on the vine. And I'm seeing some of them die on the vine because you're not embracing the technology and the opportunities are there to where your value can stand out, where your value can be shown, to where you can actually take your value and help your business, your database, and your clients. I'm telling each and every agent right now, biggest things we got to do is we have to look at our business and cater our business not just for now, but setting ourselves up for how our business continues to grow. Because there's certain things you can't do. You can't take around something and stick it in a square peg. You just can't. I've tried for years. It doesn't work, right? But here's an excellent time for you to actually get your business under control, or if you're not really operating as a business, to begin to learn how to set up and do that for moving forward. So, like for instance, do you have anybody in your business right now, as far as your brokerage or anything else, that's actually helping you build and scale, if that's what you want to do? Do you want to build and scale? Do you want a larger team? Are you looking for your brokerage to help you build with stocks or revenue share or whatever the case may be? Do you have that going on? What does your future look like with your brokerage? Are there tools to help you help more of your buyers and more of your sellers? Or is your brokerage, due to economic times, are they cutting back on some stuff? That and brick and mortars and things like that, are they cutting back? And if they are, is it still providing you with the growth that you need moving forward to secure your business for you and your family, your expenses? Have you really taken a look at your expenses right now? Are you making sure that in your business budgets, you are putting the most of your resources into the stuff that's producing the most? Like, for instance, if you are doing advertising online and you're purchasing leads online, whatever source you're using, if you're putting $1,000 a month in there or more or whatever it is it producing enough, or is it just a presence out there? If it's just a presence out there, then maybe that $1,000 or so a month that you're putting into that needs to be redirected into something else. Or maybe you do like I do, which I think a lot of us do all the time, is do you have little things, 20, 30, $40 here and there a month or a quarter of stuff you're paying on, and it's automatic and you have no idea, don't even remember what it is, definitely not utilizing it? Can you look at some of that stuff and round it up and free up some money every month, again, to apply towards some stuff that's working? So, for instance, you look at your database or your business, and let's suppose that you're saying, which I did again recently, and you may be having certain money going to certain online sources, and I don't care why it's not working. I don't care if your follow-up's just not good, your systems are not good. At the end of the day, it's not working. Okay. And then you have another source, and maybe it's because you like that source better. Maybe it is your database. Maybe you've been around a long time like me and you've developed some really good relationships. And maybe that is where the source of your income is mostly coming from. If it is, why not create and produce more things going to that side and less to the other side, right? You don't even have to cut the money out. Just move the money, move the resources into something that is providing you real outcomes that are actually producing leads, sales, opportunities, appointments, etc. Do you even know what that is? If you don't even know what that is, maybe that's some things that you should be doing right now, factoring into your business what's really fueling your business, and do more of it. For you, it may be cold calling or door knocking, but whatever it is that is successfully driving your business, you should probably put more resources into that and less resources into stuff that's not working. Make sure that you're doing productive things and not ego-driven things. I'll say it again. Productive things that are actually providing income and profit into your business, and not ego-driven things. And you're just doing it because your face is out there. You can pump your chest and makes you feel good. right? So think about it. Anyway, if you have any questions though, and say you'd like to sit down and talk or have some coffee or something like that, I'm not talking about recruiting you. I'm talking about helping you build your business, seeing what works or what's working for you. You might just want an extra set of eyes on your business. Would love the opportunity to help anyone that would allow me to. That's the stage that I'm in my business direction that I'm going. It's just trying to not only help as many families as we can help real estate wise, but I really want to help as many agents as I can. Because again, I've been around a long time, and unfortunately, I've seen some fantastic people. I've seen some great agents that contributed a lot and had much more that they could contribute to our field, to this business, to people. And unfortunately, for whatever reasons, are no longer around in the business. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. Unless, of course, you want that to be you. All righty. So remember, no matter what you're going through in life, it's just a temporary condition because things do change. And remember, as I always say, it truly is a great life. God bless you. Look forward to talking to you soon.